just kind of see it.
Haze.
You can just feel it by looking at that camera. And this is the mild day. Chris is back with us because, Chris, we're in for a long one, possibly a heat wave.
Right.
But I feel as if, you know, should we change the definition of what's considered a heat wave based on climate change? Isn't it now like what we feel like outside?
Well, the bottom line is just that. I mean, the heat wave has to have the criteria, so they use 90 degrees or better actual air temperature 3 days in a row. Now, I mean, you could have 92, 93, 89, 98, 90, you know, and that doesn't mean you didn't have a heat wave. You had a heat wave. It's still dangerous heat, and that's what we're going to be dealing with, the dangerous combination of high temperatures and humidity over the next several days. So looking back at the most recent heat wave, it took until the end of the summer last year to have ours. Actually, it was in September 5th through the 8th. We had 4 days in a row of over 90 degrees. We peaked back-to-back days at 93. That was last year. The last time we had a one-week heat wave, we've got to go back to 2013. That was July 14th through the 20th. And I know you were wondering this, Ken. It's the longest heat wave we've ever had in New York City, simply keeping records. Actually, that was a 12-day heat wave from the end of August, the 24th of August, into early September. And that was way back in 1953. But you're right. As more time goes by, will the definition and the criteria change to categorically what we call a heat wave? I think it's just a matter of semantics than anything else. It's impact that's important. It's 90 in Staten Island right now, 90 in Newark. So they've started officially, if you will, their heat wave. Elsewhere, generally looking at temperatures, low 80s close to the city, 70s Long Island, mid to upper 80s north and west. But we're going to see 90 or better in the city as we get into the middle and the end of this week. So we have to be prepared. And now's the time to think about if you don't have air conditioning, things of that nature. Know where your cooling center is. Know where the person you need to check in on is located, and make sure you have a plan to get to them safely.